Legendary Kia nurse, Canadian's own, Canadian Olympian, Raptors broadcaster, has taken time on Media Day to answer some fair and direct questions about how she's feeling on this upcoming Toronto Tempo inaugural season, and I'm here to react to it. This is not meant to be a serious video. I missed the live version of it, so these are just clips of interviews that I'm going over. So let's begin.
Based on going just to the court unveiling and being in that atmosphere, I'm expecting a pretty big atmosphere just for a preseason game, right? Even though this is kind of the run up to the real deal. Toronto fans and the Tempo fans have already kind of shown up, and so I'm excited to see the atmosphere in the gym there. From a team perspective, I think we're really excited to play against somebody who isn't our practice players or ourselves. So just an ability to kind of get an opportunity to play against somebody else, play against some different schemes, and kind of really give ourselves an opportunity to see where we are in comparison to obviously some today already, which is crazy fast in a preseason, but to get ourselves ready for the competition that is the WNBA. And so just getting used to the systems, going out there, getting used to one another, knowing that mistakes are going to be made and that there are going to be some moments of kind of frustration or trying to figure things out. But everybody's going to get an opportunity to probably play and get on the floor and show what you can do. And so it's just an exciting moment. I think when I've heard that term before, right? Like face of women's basketball in this country. And I don't wake up and think about that very often. I hear it more from like you guys more than anything else. And I'm like, okay, like if that's what you think it is, that's what you think it is. Like I personally go out every single day and I'm just kind of enjoying what I get to do. And I think that will come with sitting down and really like looking at what I've been able to accomplish in my career when all is said and done, and I have time to actually do that. But at this point, I think a lot of it is just, I go home on off days, like if I just feel like it, like if I want to go sit in my home in Hamilton, I go do that, put the dog in the car and we go. And I sit there and I'm like, this is so weird because usually I'm gone for 6 months. I don't get to come back to these kind of quiet places that are very much my own and very much me. And so I feel very grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be on this stage and to be given this platform for growing women's basketball in Canada. There have been a lot of hard days in my journey and a lot of sacrifices that have come with it. And I don't think I necessarily have always shown that because I'm very good at hiding it. And so I think for me, the emotions have really just been like, you deserve this and you've earned this and you've worked towards having the opportunity to be in a franchise like this on home soil. And so it's really special and it's kind of a full circle moment that if you sit down and think about everything that you've gone through in your careers, at some point, it all had to make sense. And I think being able to play at home now, it all kind of makes sense. And it all feels like it's where it's exactly supposed to be and where I'm exactly supposed to be. And for that, it's been really, really special. Say that it all came out was going through the motions. It was a lot. And it was kind of cool because I think I came from a different situation last year where I felt a lot of negativity from kind of like online situation. And so coming here, it was like so much love and so much positivity. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is just such a different feeling to be in this place. And so personally, I thought, first day, I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just responding to everybody and making sure I'm responding to some people that like I have to respond to right now because we have things to get done and just, maneuvering around it. But I have had an opportunity to kind of sit in it. And I think it was, in all honesty, I was having a pretty rough time just like sitting in free agency because there was such an uncertainty. And I remember sitting there and talking to my agent, Bernie, and being like, so do I have to figure out my life within the next 6 days? Do I need to pack up my whole life? Do I need to figure out how to get my dog places and like get in a car and like go? Or am I staying home? Like, am I just going 55 minutes up the road? Like, what's our situation? And I was having a really tough day. And 4 or 5 of my high school friends came over that night, and we sat and we just watched Netflix, and stuffed our faces with Cinnabons and cookies and candy. And they just sat there and they listened to me talk. And they were like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And I just sat there and I was like, X, Y, and Z. I feel this. I feel that. This is giving me this. Da, 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 da. And in my head, I sat there and I was like, this could happen at any point in the season, because seasons are rocky, right? There's ups and there's downs to it. And at any point when I need to get away from it, I can sit in this basement, turn on Netflix with my friends that give two shits about how I played that day, and only care about me as a human being, and be okay. And I think in that moment, I was like, I want to be home. Like, I want the opportunity to be able to have those breaks and those outlets, and the people that I love the most and that have been a part of my journey the most, that see me as humanly as possible, to be around for it. It was worth the wait. Let's put it that way. And I would just like to say a major shout out to our leadership team, our executive council, for our WPA, because those women, they took every meeting, every single phone call. They stayed in the hotels in the latest hours of the night to make sure that we got what we deserved, and that they were collectively a voice for all of us in the things that we were talking about behind the scenes in terms of what needed to happen in order for our league to take the right direction, and the next step for not only the generation that's playing now, the generation that came before us, and the future generations. And so I'm really excited about what the CBA was able to accomplish, and where we are headed as a league, and where we're headed as a collective group of players. The expansion of the league in terms of adding teams, adding roster spots, adding development roster spots as well. There's just so much on top of the pay raise that was very much deserved, that exists now in the CBA, that I think is so important and so special as we continue to grow this sport, and move forward in the right direction as professional athletes.